Aloha and welcome to the Solar Coaster Live Show. This is Josh Porter.
Jason Burkhart.
We got Boris Von Borman coming in. Want to say aloha, Boris?
Aloha, how are you guys?
Thank you for taking up our offer to join us in this series for Solar Power International North America Smart Energy Week. So Boris, what are you up to? Where are you these days and what have you been doing?
Well, main thing is Renu-ventures, as you know about, when we met last year, SPI, CS, and all these good places. Renu-ventures venture fund investing into the convergence of energy and transportation. So we're fundraising right now still for the fund, but just made our first investment, which is exciting, into a really cool mobility energy company.
Fantastic, fantastic. And for those of you that might not be familiar with Boris, although pretty much everybody is, Boris is the former CEO of, I'm going to try to get your resume right here, Sonnen, and the former CEO of Mercedes-Benz Energies America. Are you a former CEO of anything else?
Yeah, but that's okay. That's enough.
Okay. Very good. So the reason we asked Boris to come on, outside of the fact that we just like to hang out with him, right, Jay, is that we wanted to revisit something we did in January of 2020. That was CES, the Consumer Electronics Show.
Well, yeah, first of all, obviously, when you watch the video, it's going to look from a different world, right? We were all hugging each other and then standing together with 20,000 people on one helicopter. So that's, I'm kind of missing those times for sure. Also at, SPI, meeting all the friends and all the good people, networking and hanging out at the after shows. That's what we all miss, and hopefully look forward to getting back to in a year's time here next year when we stop doing this virtual stuff and I can actually see you face to face, which was fun. But yeah, obviously urban mobility, urban air mobility is something that's really interesting and coming up. And we shared mobility is obviously has been taking a hit, and it's going to be interesting to see how it develops. But I don't think it's just talk to a lot of people, and what we feel is that it's just going to be a blip until we have COVID under control, and then it's really going to come back right to the levels where it was before, just because it makes so much sense, more economical in many ways, and urban air mobility will give you a kind of a cheaper form of transportation and quicker in certain areas. And that's, something to be excited for. And we'll see how that comes to fruition here over the next years.
So let's take a look at it and we'll come back afterwards and chat a little bit about our experience. All right, that was the Bell Nexus EVTOL. Thanks for that, Boris. Correction there. I got to tell you, looking at that video, man, I miss being at CES. I miss being at the shows. I miss being at SPI even more after having seen that. What did you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, it looks out of this world, right? As you mentioned, I posted something on LinkedIn on this. I think it had like 85,000 views or so when it took the helicopter, the propellers from vertical to horizontal. I mean, it's out of this world, and can't wait to see it in the sky.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, we need to find a way to get on the on one of the early flights. Let's do that, gentlemen.
These types of technologies that kind of remind us why we're doing all the hard work right now in the renewable energy field, in the electrification of transpo, and the modernization of the grid, and the movement of fossil fuel systems out and renewable energy systems in. I mean, this is all the hard work laying the platform for a great future, which is something like having a Bell Nexus EVTOL.
From Maui to Oahu on this thing, right? So it's much better.
There's something else here. I mean, if we're going to be living in a post-COVID world, a private, semi-private, small transport vehicle is really, really attractive.
Right. So there's even a value proposition outside of what it was in 2020, in January, before COVID, right? Very good. Well, thank you so much, Boris, for joining us today. So aloha, folks. Thanks for tuning in and have a wonderful session.
Yep.
Mahalo.
And if you want to get any of the rest of the episodes, full sessions with Boris, you can always catch us at solar-coaster.com.